Hi friends, let's draw and escape reality for a few minutes. And while I draw, I will speak a little bit about how I found my way back to painting after years without creativity. If you don't know me, I am Maggie and I draw weird flowers every day. I didn't draw anything for years. In my 20s, I had no desire to do so. I didn't know what to draw, besides I thought I was bad at it. I put bad in very thick quotation marks. In my 20s, I wasn't particularly reflective. I tried to be normal, normal also in thick quotation marks, and I severely gaslighted myself, distrusted my own feelings and intuitions, and was very hard on myself, hoping to somehow fit into the system of job, studies, family. I was trapped in very limiting circumstances and beliefs. That was my life, and I thought that's just how it is. I didn't question it at the time. I woke up every morning with a heavy stone in my stomach and gloomy thoughts in my head. But I pulled myself together, drove to work, sat my tired body at the computer and sat through the hours. What kept me afloat? Pointless consumption of clothes and food, and traveling with my friends into nature for camping and climbing. Those were bright spots. In my early 30s, I experienced a twist of fate that shook my connection to creativity. I was in great emotional pain and didn't know what to do with myself. To express my feelings, I drawed large, flat, jagged shapes in a sketchbook. My feelings of grief and pain were big enough due to this twist of fate to pave their way. From the numbness of my 20s, I fell into a hole of grief. But this grief had something groundbreaking about it. I came to drawing. I can still remember my large, thick sketchbook from that time. It was glossy black with a black spiral binding and the paper was slightly tinted. I drew in it with thick pens. And for the first time, I didn't care what others thought about it. I didn't have to show it to anyone. For the first time, I was drawing just for myself. And that was very liberating. And even though some time has passed since then, and I'm mentally in a much better place than I was then, I've maintained this approach to drawing. I draw for myself, not to get validation from others, especially the daily drawing. Previously about 30 minutes, now about 60 minutes per day, helps me alongside journaling and meditating. My weird flowers are not only a form of self-expression, but also a daily self-portrait. I express my feelings through shapes, composition, and colors. They are a reflection of myself, an act of self-care and a rebellion against perfectionism. I've been drawing every day for several years now, and I'm so happy to have found this success, even if it happened through a tragic and sad time. My daily drawing practice has helped me overcome perfectionism and live more intentionally. I aim to share this outlook with the world, so it's great you found this corner of the internet. Thank you for supporting me, whether by watching my videos or purchasing an original piece from my shop. Do I recommend going through emotional pain to rediscover drawing? Absolutely not, even though emotional pain and tragic events are part of life, sadly. Instead, I'd suggest finding something you love to draw and doing it purely for yourself. Silence any critical voices in your head and replace them with music or a good audiobook. This was the key to my return to drawing, creating for my own pleasure, not for others' approval. And now you might be wondering, why do you only draw flowers? But that's a topic for another video. If you've made it to the end of the video, you are my secret friend now. I really appreciate it, and please leave a comment if you have suggestions. I'm still in the experimentation phase, so your feedback means a lot to me. Check out my Substack channel for inspiration for your creative life and a small fun task based on the video. The channel is linked in the video description, and if you want to support my artist journey, it's really easy. You can buy an original artwork on my website, and I also have a brand new Patreon where you can get extra videos and content from me. Thank you so much, and bye.